Good day everyone, especially to you Ma'am Mel Jo Andizan. So for today's video, I am going to take an oral recitation in Biology, Lesson 3, Water and its Properties. Question number 1. Describe water's cohesive and adhesive properties. Cohesion properties is the ability of like molecules to stick together. Water is strongly cohesive or it will form hydrogen bonds. The cohesive properties of water explain its surface tension of the hydrogen bonding between water molecules allows the liquid to resist low levels of external force or surface tension, and the high surface tension of water makes it sufficiently dense for certain smaller organisms to move along its surface. Adhesion properties is the ability to dissimilar molecules to stick together. Water will form intermolecular association with polar and charged molecules. The adhesive properties of water explain its capillary action. Attraction to charged or polar surface allows water to flow in opposition of gravitational forces or capillary action. Question number 2. Enumerate and explain briefly the properties of water. So there are 7 properties of water. First, water structure facilitates hydrogen bonding. Second, water molecules are cohesive. Third, water molecules are adhesive. Fourth, high specific heat. Fifth, high heat of vaporization. Sixth, lower density of ice. And lastly, solubility. First, water structure facilitates hydrogen bonding. Water molecules forming hydrogen bonds with one another. The partial negative charge on the zero of one molecule can form a hydrogen bond with a partial negative charge on the hydrogens of other molecules. Water molecules are also attracted to other polar molecules and ions. Second, water molecules are cohesive. Cohesion refers to the attraction of molecules for other molecules of the same kind, and water molecules have strong cohesive forces thanks to their ability to form hydrogen bonds with one another. Cohesion forces are responsible for surface tension, a phenomenon that results in the tendency of a liquid surface to resist rupture when placed under tension or stress. Third, water molecules are adhesive. Adhesion is the attraction of molecules of one kind for molecules of a different kind, and it can be quite strong for water, especially with other molecules bearing positive or negative charge. For instance, adhesion enables water to climb upward through thin glass tubes called capillary tubes placed in a beaker of water. This upward motion against gravity, known as capillary action, depends on the attraction between water molecules and the glass walls of the tube of adhesion, as well as on interaction between water molecules or cohesion. Fourth, high specific heat. Specific heat is defined by the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance 1 degree Celsius. Water has a high specific heat, meaning it takes more energy to increase the temperature of water compared to other substances. Fifth, high heat of vaporization. The heat of vaporization describes how much energy is needed to separate these bonds, and also heat of vaporization refers to the energy required to convert 1 gram of liquid into a gas at boiling point. Sixth, lower density of ice. Ice actually has a very different structure than liquid water in that the molecules align themselves in a regular lattice rather than more randomly as in the liquid form. It happens that the lattice arrangement allows water molecules to be more spread out than in a liquid, and thus ice is less dense than water. Lastly, solubility. The solubility of a given solute in a given solvent typically depends on temperature, for many solids dissolves in liquid water. Solubility tends to correspond with increasing temperature. As water molecules heat up, they vibrate more quickly and are better able to interact with and break apart the solute. Question number 3. Give the importance of water's unusual properties for living systems. Water has the unique ability to dissolve many polar and ionic substances. This is important to all living things because as water travels through the water cycle, it takes many valuable nutrients along with it. Water has high heat capacity and water is the medium of life. Its 4K properties, thermal properties, ability to act as a universal solvent, cohesion and adhesion help support the life processes and habitats of virtually all organisms, and also water is essential for all living things because waters have unique density, high specific heat, cohesion, adhesion, and solvent abilities allow it to support life.